Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching NDTV. This is a season of alliances and the season of foes turn friends and friends turning distant. Now, days after the BJP and the BJD announced that they would go their separate ways in Odisha, today BJP drew the curtains on its talk with its oldest alliance partner, the Akali Dal, a party that left the NDA in 2020 because of disagreements over farm laws. Now, in the run-up to 2024, even as the opposition India bloc struggled to keep its constituents together, the BJP has seen mixed success. With the JDS, TDP, PMK and JDU coming back into the NDA fold, but the AIADMK, Akali Dal and BJD playing tough, or is it the BJP applying a dominant matrix here? Raj Thackerays MNS, we are told, is still work in progress. Are regional parties trying to survive and not get subsumed? Does the BJP's expansionist aspirations also reflect in its alliance making? That's what we discussed tonight. But first, let's look at how BJP and the Akali Dal reacted to today's political development.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी पंजाब ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਸਭਾ ਚੋਣ ਕੱਲੇ ਲੜਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਆਹ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਨੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਰਾਏ, ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਰਕਰਸ ਦੀ ਰਾਏ, ਲੀਡਰ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਨ ਦੀ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਰਾਏ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਭਵਿੱਖ, ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀ ਜਵਾਨੀ, ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀ ਕਿਸਾਨੀ, ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਪਾਰੀ, ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਸਨਅਤਕਾਰ, ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਮਜ਼ਦੂਰ, ਸਾਡਾ ਪਿਛੜਿਆ ਵਰਗ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਬਿਹਤਰੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਉਜਵਲ ਭਵਿੱਖ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਹ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਲਿਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜੋ ਕੰਮ ਬੀਜੇਪੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਮੋਦੀ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਰਹਿਨਮਾਈ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੀਤੇ ਨੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਤੋਂ ਲਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ। ਕਿਸਾਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਫਸਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਇੱਕ ਦਾਣਾ ਪਿਛਲੇ 10 ਸਾਲ ਚੱਕਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਐਮਐਸਪੀ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਹਦੀ ਭੁਗਤਾਨ ਹੈ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਅੰਦਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਖਾਤਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹੁੰਚੀ ਹੈ।
ਸਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਅਸੂਲ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਹੈ ਨੰਬਰ ਗੇਮ ਤੋਂ। 103 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਕਾਲੀ ਦਲ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾਈ। ਕੌਮ ਦੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ, ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ, ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਾਈਚਾਰਕ ਸਾਂਝ ਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਮਨ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਅਕਾਲੀ ਦਲ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਹੈ।
I have my colleague Mohammad Ghazali, sharing more details with us on this story. Ghazali, some days ago we saw BJP make this massive outreach in the Malwa region of Punjab, which is where Akali Dal is sort of very strong. And we also saw Sukhbir Singh Badal talking about principles and also Panthik politics. Tell us, how do you see today's development? Was it expected? And how is the Akali Dal looking at this?
See, realistically, both the parties are looking at 2027 assembly elections because, Aam Aadmi Party is in power here. Congress is the chief opposition party. And amid all this, till the last moment, workers of both the parties were suggesting their party high command or the top leadership that both parties should go solo because ideologically, on many issues, Akali Dal's politics doesn't align with BJP's. And since 1996, when both the parties came to join hands or came to an alliance, it was an unconditional support by Prakash Singh Badal. Prakash Singh Badal had walked up to Mr. Vajpayee back then in 96 and without even asking for his support, he said that I'll support your government. And since then, BJP's top leadership had always kept late Mr. Badal in high regards. But just on 22nd of March, when Akali Dal held their core committee meeting, they came out with a lot of conditions. And those conditions basically said that we will not compromise on our principles. The principles being the Panthik politics. Because Akali Dal is certainly facing an existential threat in Punjab's politics. They were thrown out of power in 2017. They were kept out in 2022. And even as far as the Lok Sabha polls are concerned, in 2019, only Sukhbir Badal and his wife Harsimrat Kaur Badal, they both won the elections and rest of the candidates didn't manage to win any seat. So in this particular election, the leadership of Akali Dal also suggested then that we should go back to the core Panthik politics of the party, for which they claim to champion the cause of the Sikh community in the state. And for BJP, perhaps there are silent voter base in Punjab which always wanted the BJP to bring the Hindi heartlands politics into Punjab. So we saw some resonance of Ram Temple in those pockets of Punjab where there is a Hindu majority or there are voter base of Hindu community. Mr. Bittu comes from Ludhiana. That has got Hindu vote bank there. And particularly for this particular reason that BJP has always been a junior partner in alliance with the Akali Dal here. And they want to expand their base in Punjab, and that is why they are experimenting by going solo in Lok Sabha polls here in Punjab.
Thank you, Ghazali, for joining us with those details. And an important point that he makes is on the same day that this announcement was done of Akali Dal and BJP fighting separately, there is also Ravneet Singh Bittu, the grandson of BN Singh, a Congress MP, joining the BJP. Thank you, Ghazali. Radhika, over to you. What is the latest update on the Mahayuti alliance? Because I was speaking to somebody from BJP Maharashtra today, and he was saying that there is no specific emphasis on the Nashik seat. MNS is not really asking for the Nashik seat, but MNS clearly is asking for something that the BJP is finding it difficult to give. When do you see that alliance happening? Is it happening? And what is the consensus on other seats like Aurangabad and of course the Sindhu-Darg and the seats of Mumbai?
You know, as far as Nasik is concerned, there is dispute in Nasik. It's a triangular contest as far as Nasik is concerned. All three parties within Mahayuti are taking claim for Nasik. As far as the entire MNS equation is concerned, now MNS has obviously had asked for 3 seats, including Nasik, Shirdi as well as South Bombay. Looks like MNS may just get Shirdi, but nothing is finalized. There is going to be another set of meeting that will take place within MNS tomorrow at 11 a.m. Raj Thackeray will be heading a meeting along with his set of people, post which there will be some sort of clarity on what the MNS position is. At the moment, we are not entirely certain if MNS will get South Bombay or will they have to make do with Shirdi, or will that alliance even materialize. All that remains to be seen, but many disputed seats within Mahayuti, within MVA, at least about 5 to 6 from both sides, which is why multiple meetings, marathon meetings happening almost every day. Yesterday, Sharad Pawar met Uddhav Thackeray, Sharad Pawar met Bala Saheb Thorat. Today, Congress is in fact flexing muscles over Sangli, Bhiwandi, Mumbai South Central and Mumbai North East. So these are seats which are disputed within MVA, which the Congress wants. But at this point, we believe Congress may be getting about 17 to 18 seats in the MVA equation, and Sena perhaps more than 20 and NCP close to 10. But Congress wanting more seats within the MVA equation, and VBA is also unclear. VBA, in fact, Prakash Ambedkar has given an ultimatum to decide the consensus within today. Tomorrow there could be a press conference from the side of VBA as well. So Mahayuti factor will be cleared out perhaps in a day or two. I beg your pardon, MVA factor will be cleared out in a day or two once there is a decision on VB as well as those Congress seats which are under dispute. And as far as Mahayuti is concerned, today Ajit Pawar in fact came out and said, after having a meeting with his set of leaders, he came out and said that Mahayuti is going to sit together for a press conference and declare the seats of the regional parties day after tomorrow. Of course, BJP has released its list of 23, Congress 11, but regional party still hasn't released its list. Sanjay Raut also saying that the list will be published in Samna, but no clarity simply because there are disputed seats for which all parties are staking claim. So there has to be some consensus there. Those differences have to be ironed out because parties are adamant for certain seats, and perhaps it may take a few more days, but no clarity as far as the concrete formula is concerned. Only BJP and Congress have released their list. Sena, NCP still in a tug of war within Mahayuti as well as MVA.
So the Maharashtra conundrum still continues to be unresolved. Thank you, Radhika. Thank you, Ghazali, for joining us with those details. We also have Jagtar Singh, who's a senior journalist. We have Shugata Srinivasaraju, who's a senior journalist from Karnataka, and also Jayant Menkar, who is an analyst and also a senior journalist from Maharashtra. Starting with you, Mr. Singh, because Akali Dal and the BJP is the latest news. Sir, what do you think was playing on the minds of the Akali leadership? Because, when the Akali Dal actually welcomed the CAA notification and also welcomed this One Nation, One Poll proposal, it seemed like, there was a welcome sign, from their side. We also got hints from the BJP leadership, and it seemed like, both these parties could be coming together. But did the farmers' protest, did the farmers' protest actually play a role in this? And what are the factors that influenced this decision?
Akali Dal supported even Article 370 also, going against the party line. While at one time the demand in Akali Dal has been autonomy to Punjab on the basis on the pattern of Article 370. But after the party broke up its alliance on the farmers issue in 2020, things have never been the same again. Akali Dal tried to go back to its roots and take up the issues. Those are treated as legacy issues in Punjab, like release of 6 political prisoners who have been in jail for decades. And the latest is again the farmer struggle. The BJP refused to accommodate the Akali demands, basically release of the political prisoners. The Home Minister never gave an appointment to the Shiromani Gurdwara Prabandhak Committee. So that is the issue. Party can't step over these issues now once the party had vociferously taken up the issues and mobilized people and got a memorandum signed by about 26 lakh people. So those
clearly
are the
there are
basic
some issues
issues
that the Akali Dal could not really ignore. Going to Srinivasa Raju, sir, Shugata sir, South is being described as this place where the actual contest is this time. Alliance with JDS. We saw the Bellary brothers also come in yesterday. How do you see this versus the AIADMK not working out and also TDP working out?
Thank you, Vasudha. See, the South is a completely different case for the BJP. It is not like the one that we heard about Jagtar Singh Saab speak about Punjab. See, in Punjab, if I may start from Punjab, see, the Punjab case was, there's a bit of crowd there. You see AAP, you see Congress, and you see BJP trying to sort of get the stronger of the Congress leaders into its party. So it's straightforward growth strategy of the BJP. They just want to see if they can make a dent independently in the next assembly elections, and they're preparing the ground for that. So that logic of the BJP, which is to grow and be either number 1 or number 2 in every state in India, applies to the South as well. See, in Karnataka, the BJP was not strong in the old Mysore region. So they needed a tie-up with the Janata Dal Secular. But Janata Dal Secular also needed the BJP because it had been badly dented. Its vote share had come down from 20% to 14%, and they needed the BJP to survive and retain its 19 MLAs from being poached by the Congress. So there was a kind of a mutual need there, and therefore the alliance worked out. And there was a small glitch with 1 seat, and that got sorted out. But when you look at Tamil Nadu, see, the thing is that the BJP is looking at a scenario post-Stalin. So they actually have pushed Annamalai to take on the AIADMK because it's on the decline.
Right.
The strong leaders in Tamil Nadu are all gone. The cultish leaders are all gone. So they think that if they hold on and if they increase their vote share, not necessarily the seats, they may actually do well later. If you look at Andhra, it's a problem of plenty. Jagan also wanted to align with them, TDP wanted to align with them, and then Pawan Kalyan's party wanted to align with them. Right. So they have made a choice there. And in Telangana again, they see the BRS, not holding together. They smell an opportunity. So wherever they smell an opportunity, they want to go independent, grow their vote share, and I think it's a straightforward case of their growth strategy and nothing else.
Right. Mr. Mankar, how do you see, both NCP, which is the Ajit Pawar-led NCP, and also Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena not really declaring candidates as yet? How do you see this whole churn? Because if you look at Marathwada and Vidarbha, even BJP has gone ahead with sitting MPs, and some very important seats of Mumbai have not been declared, and this is the second most important state after UP, 48 seats.
Yeah, of course, but I think Mr. Ajit Pawar's NCP or even Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena are unlikely to get more seats than 5. They may be getting 5 each, something like that. Both the parties will not get lion's share out of 48. Actually, the lion's share will be with, of course, BJP. BJP will contest somewhere close to 35 to 37 seats, and remaining will be distributed among these two. Right. Yes, there is a talk of Maharashtra Navnirman Sena joining, and there are reports, but which I don't believe that Maharashtra Navnirman Sena, Raj Thackeray claiming for South Mumbai. South Mumbai is so prestigious seat that they are unlikely to give to Maharashtra Navnirman Sena, Raj Thackeray. It is quite possible that Raj Thackeray's party may be pacified with a MLC seat in legislative council or whatever. But I don't see, I mean, it is quite possible that Raj may be only used as a weapon against Uddhav Thackeray.
Right.
Like Narayan Rana is also being used against Uddhav Thackeray. The same way, but Raj may not be seen as a Raj party may not be seen as a Lok Sabha in Lok Sabha also. Because all these seats, BJP will try to see that it should keep maximum lion's share. Whatever the ground that they have got in last two elections, they want to expand their ground and not to reduce. So that is why I may see somewhere 35 to 38 seats will be contested by BJP, and that is why the churning is going on within them. Or if there are candidates from Shinde camp or even Ajit Pawar camp who are not getting the candidature, they may switch to BJP and get the candidature. There may be some
So clearly the BJP
also
having a dominant voice there. Mr. Singh, explain to us how difficult is Punjab going to be for the BJP, because clearly it is turning out to be a four-cornered contest with the Aam Aadmi Party also there playing a very dominant role. But tell us, do you think that the BJP will be able to go beyond the urban votes this time? Traditionally, we know that the party has fought on Hoshiarpur, Gurdaspur and Amritsar. But do you see BJP making inroads in rural Punjab now that the alliance with Akali Dal is off?
One should be very clear, BJP is not, and rather has never been, one of the main political players in Punjab. The main players in Punjab have always been earlier Congress and Akali Dal, now it's Aam Aadmi Party. I don't call it four-cornered, I call it 3.5 cornered.
Okay.
BJP has been contesting mainly 3 seats in alliance with the Akali Dal, and interestingly, the winning margin on these seats has always come from the assembly segments which have been Sikh dominated. It will take time for BJP to expand at its own. In the immediate future, BJP can't influence the results of the Lok Sabha election much. I think their target is the 2027 assembly election and not the Lok Sabha election. Moreover, 2 seats just don't matter for the BJP at the national level. They used to contest 3 seats. Now they could have contested 5, but I don't think they can win more than 2 seats in alliance with the Akali Dal. So that won't matter, but the issues are bigger in case they release the Sikh prisoners and accept such demands. The signal would be entirely different at the time when BJP at the national level is projecting the image of a muscular nationalism.
Srinivas Raju sir, how do you see the challenges of smaller parties and also limitations when it comes to, say, issues like culture pride or language pride? I'm speaking particularly in the context of, say, Tamil Nadu, because language is a big, it's a big issue there, also Karnataka. So how do you see the limitations of the national parties, also the challenges faced by smaller parties? Because AIADMK standing up to BJP and saying that, we will not ally with you is quite interesting in my view.
AIADMK is also split and is in some kind of decline. So we should realize that. See, Paneer Selvam, who was the former chief minister and AIADMK person, I think is more aligned with Modi and the BJP.
Yes.
So there is a small rift there. And the interesting question that you asked about culture and language in the South, see, contrary to what has been projected in the national media, the BJP has gone an extra mile in Tamil Nadu to woo the Tamil speakers. See, if Modi between January and now has made 7 visits, and recently he tried to communicate that Tamil, as one of the oldest languages in the world, should be given its pride of place, and is trying to go an extra mile and trying to convince that it is not, the BJP is not a party that is solely tied up to Hindi, and that's a different kind of messaging that is happening in Tamil Nadu. So, which is not which has not been picked up elsewhere. It is still being dubbed as a Hindu party. But I think there is a very, very strong effort being made to reach out to the cultural aspirations and linguistic aspirations of the Tamil people. And you also saw what Modi did with Tamils when he carried the Sengol into parliament. And Modi has, and has quoted Tamil verses while speaking at the United Nations.
Right.
Modi has taken the Chinese president to Tamil Nadu. He's been constantly at it. In the sense, there is that wooing that he has done,
Right.
where he is pretty sure that he's not going to pick up a lot number of seats. He has been at it, and which is quite commendable. And also Tamil Nadu, poses a kind of civilizational challenge, which I've said in the past, to the Hindutva idea. So I think they're also trying to go beyond the two gods that they speak about in the north, Rama and Krishna. So they're trying to, for instance, cultivate Murugan in Tamil Nadu. So it's a lot of interesting things that are happening culturally too.
Yeah.
And BJP's cultural politics and cultural nationalism is something which has to be watched very, very closely.
Right.
And I think we make a lot of assumptions, but then I don't think that's true. They are not trying to be a one-trick pony, Hindi in the south. They're playing a very different game.
Right, that's very well said. Thank you all of you for joining me. The game of alliances is still on, and the BJP seems to be at least at the top of it for now. Thank you so much for joining me.